This is Under Review, the show that talks about Colorado sports with a sprinkling of national sports stories as well. I'm Jordan Long. The NHL season as we know it is underway. We're going to take a look at the Colorado Avalanche. The Avalanche, as we all know, will be without Captain Gabriel Landeskog for the second straight year. He is recovering from cartilage replacement surgery on his right knee. Now, it could be back for the playoffs, but for the regular season, he is gone, and I don't know if he'll be back for the playoffs. Time will only tell on that one. Anyway, the Avalanche stand at 6-1. Last night was their only loss of the season, and it came on the road against Pittsburgh by the final of 4-0. Before that loss, Colorado actually set an NHL record with 14 straight road wins. I know you were thinking, well, they've only played 7 games with 6 wins. Of those 6 wins, 4 have been on the road. Now, the streak that I'm talking about road wins, actually goes back to last year. The Avalanche last loss on the road prior to last night was on March 4th. That is March 4th against Dallas. The Avalanche dropped that game 7-3. Back to this year. Colorado, we knew, could score. That wasn't going to be their issue, and it hasn't been their issue, and it hasn't been so far. The Avalanche have scored 3.86 goals per game, 6th in the NHL. When it comes to their power play, it's not bad, but could use some work. There are times when Colorado doesn't take advantage of their power play opportunities. Now, that happens to every team in an NHL season. Teams carry the puck out of the Avalanche's offensive zone and shoot it to the other end of the ice to kill time off of it. Colorado, though, has shown they can score on the power play when they set it up. They score on the power play at 23.1% of their chances. Defensively, they are playing so well, teams don't have chances to score. Colorado is poke-checking the puck away and not allowing teams to spend time in the defensive zone. That is the Avalanche's defensive zone. It makes it easier on goaltender Alexander Georgiev. He makes the save, ending those chances. We'll get to Georgiev's numbers here in a moment. The Avalanche as a team give up 2.29 goals per game, 4th in the NHL. I know last night wasn't their night, but they are showing they can play great defense. On the power play kill, Colorado kills off an outstanding 93.1% of their penalties they take. A great number early into the season. Colorado is doing a great job of blocking shots, poke-checking the puck, and not permitting opponents to set up their power play. So the power play kill is being great, and I love that they're not letting teams spend time in their defensive zone. When that happens, Colorado can find the puck and shoot it to the other end and take time off the power play. Basically, when you're blocking shots, poke-checking the puck, you're not allowing the opponent to set it up. You take the puck and shoot it to the other end, ending those opportunities. The best thing about their power play kill, and I love it, they've been aggressive. They even create their own scoring chances. Colorado has scored 3 goals shorthanded, and I know it's been the same guy, but hey, who cares? You're scoring shorthanded. The guy who has scored all 3 shorthanded goals is Logan O'Connor, or as we like to call him in Colorado, LOC. With that said, it is not surprising Colorado is off to such a great start. We know to have success in the NHL, your goaltender has to play well. Colorado is getting great goaltending by Alexander Georgiev. Every night, Colorado can count on Georgiev. He has played every game for Colorado, and I know in last night's game, he was pulled for the final 8 minutes of that game. But still, he started every game. Colorado has been able to count on him every night. His record is 6-1, which the 6 wins leads the league, but it's early in the season. His goals against average stands at 2.31 with a save percentage of 9.918. So you're looking at his goals against average at 2.31 and his save percentage at 0.918. Those numbers give Colorado a chance to win night in and night out. Offensively, Colorado is led by Mikko Rantanen, who has 5 goals and 7 assists for a total of 12 points. Right behind him is Nathan MacKinnon with 4 goals and 3 assists for 7 points. When it comes to defensemen, this is not a surprise. Cale Makar leads the league in points as a defenseman. He has 3 goals and 6 assists for 9 points. Looking at the Avalanche, they are in great position 7 games into the season. I know there's so many more games to go. In fact, there are 75 more games to go. The way they're playing right now, the Avalanche are showing why they are one of the favorites to win the Stanley Cup. Now, we will keep track of the season, and I will let you know what's going on in a couple of months. So once the season keeps going, about maybe January or December, I will let you know how the Avalanche season is unfolding. For right now, though, Colorado is the 3rd best team in the NHL in terms of points. Vegas hasn't lost, and they are 7-0 with 14 points. Boston is at 13. Colorado has 12. Great start to the season anyway. We're going to move on to the World Series. And it's great. I love the World Series. It's the October Classic. Well, guess what? It starts tonight. It features the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Texas Rangers. The Diamondbacks haven't been to the World Series since 2001. In fact, they won it all that year, knocking off the New York Yankees in 7 games. So 2001, the New York Yankees lost to the Arizona Diamondbacks in 7 games, as that was Arizona's only and really first appearance in the World Series, and they won it all. For Texas, they have never won the World Series, but they advanced to the World Series in 2010 and 2011. Both years ended in disappointment. 2010, it was a loss in 5 games to San Francisco. 2011 was heartbreaking for the franchise as St. Louis defeated them in 7 games. Now, if you look at Arizona and Texas, the amazing part about both of these teams is they both lost, and that is they both lost over 100 games 2 years ago. Texas finished 2021 with a record of 60 wins and 102 losses. While the Diamondbacks were even worse in 2021 with 52 wins and 110 losses. So again, 2021, Texas finished with 60 and 102, 60 wins and 102 losses. The Diamondbacks' record in 2021 was 52 wins and 110 losses. Pretty impressive by both franchises. They were able to turn things around in a short time. The Rangers even have a new manager, Bruce Bochy. And I like Bochy, and I thought it was a great hire for the Rangers. He turned the Padres, that is the San Diego Padres, and the Giants around. This is the 3rd team he has taken to the World Series. Bochy lost in the World Series in 1998 as the San Diego Padres, he was the manager of them, were swept by the New York Yankees. He tasted success with the San Francisco Giants 3 times, 2010, 2012, and 2014. On the other side, the Diamondbacks manager is Tony Lavello, and this is his first time in the World Series. If you look at managers, well, the advantage goes to Texas because you can't replace experience. Looking at the offensive numbers in the postseason, Texas has the better offense. Their batting average as a team stands at .265. So batting average for the Rangers is at .265. Arizona is at .247. Advantage the Rangers because their offensive numbers are better in terms of batting average at .265. Arizona is at .247. When it comes to home runs, again, advantage to the Texas Rangers. They have smacked 22 home runs to Arizona's 18. Now, I don't know how much the long ball is going to help in the World Series, but hey, if you're looking at it, the Rangers are better. Looking at pitching, which is going to set the tone for the series, Arizona has the better pitching. Their total team ERA is 3.23, and Texas, on the other hand, their ERA is 3.67. Starting team ERA for both teams is about even. The Rangers' ERA for starting pitchers is 3.62, while Arizona is at 3.63. Just a wash. I mean, 3.62 compared to 3.63 is nothing. The bullpen is where this series is going to be won. Arizona is better at 2.94, while Texas still has a solid bullpen with an ERA of 3.72. To me, this is going to be a very close series. I don't see it going 5. I think I'm thinking it's gonna be a 7-game series, or at worst 6. So it's either gonna be 6 or 7, but I'm going to take the Rangers. I think the Rangers will take it in 6 games, but again, it'll be a long series. Again, game 1 is tonight. On to my NFL picks of the week. Last week I went 3-2. We're going to start with Jacksonville versus Pittsburgh. Jacksonville is a 2.5-point favorite. I feel like this is going to be a close game, but Jacksonville finds a way to win this football game. The Cleveland Browns versus the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle is a 3.5-point favorite. I feel like this is also going to be a close game, and Cleveland is playing some great football, but I feel like I trust their defense to lead the way. Now, they get the victory, but I wouldn't be surprised if Seattle won, but the pick is Cleveland. Cincinnati versus San Francisco. San Francisco is a 4-point favorite. Looking at this game, though, the 49ers starting quarterback, Brock Purdy, is in concussion protocol. I don't know if he's going to be cleared. If he plays, I can see the 49ers winning. But the fact of the matter is, he isn't cleared. So since his status is up in the air, the Cincinnati Bengals are the healthier team at quarterback, and I think Cincinnati gets the win. Philadelphia versus Washington. Philadelphia is a 7-point favorite. They are the better team, and they blow out Washington. The Las Vegas Raiders versus the Detroit Lions, and the Lions are an 8-point favorite. It won't be much of a game as the Lions win this football game. My picks again: Jacksonville versus Pittsburgh, Jacksonville. Cleveland Browns versus Seattle, Cleveland. Cincinnati versus San Francisco. I'm leaning Cincinnati right now because I don't know the status of Brock Purdy for the 49ers. Philadelphia versus Washington, Philadelphia. And finally, the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Detroit Lions, Detroit. I'm Jordan Long. Follow me on Twitter or X or whatever it's called at SportsScoop1. Read my blog that I write Monday through Thursdays at sports-scoop.com. Thank you for watching Under Review. Have a great day and week, and I will catch you next time here on Under Review.